In the ancient kingdom of Argos, a prophecy foretold that King Acrisius would be killed by his grandson. In a desperate attempt to thwart fate, Acrisius locked his daughter Danae in a tower. However, Zeus, the king of the gods, visited Danae in a shower of gold, and she gave birth to Perseus. Fearing the prophecy, Acrisius cast Danae and Perseus into the sea in a wooden chest, but they survived, washed ashore on the island of Seriphos. Years passed, and Perseus grew into a strong young man with short black hair, piercing blue eyes, and a determined expression. King Polydectes, ruler of Seriphos, desired Danae and devised a cunning plan to get rid of Perseus. He demanded that Perseus bring him the head of Medusa, the monstrous Gorgon whose gaze could turn anyone to stone. Determined to protect his mother, Perseus accepts. The gods favored Perseus and bestowed upon him divine gifts to aid in his quest. Perseus traveled to the edge of the world, where the Gorgons dwelled. The air was thick with an ominous fog, and the ground was littered with statues of those who had fallen victim to Medusa's gaze. Perseus approached the lair with caution, using the reflection on Athena's shield to avoid looking directly at Medusa. He steeled himself for the confrontation. As Medusa emerged from the shadows, her eyes gleamed with deadly intent. Perseus, with nerves of steel, engaged in a fierce battle. Medusa, a monstrous Gorgon with snakes for hair, lunged at him. With a swift and precise strike, Perseus severed Medusa's head, careful not to let her gaze fall upon him. The monstrous head, still possessing its petrifying power, was placed in a special bag given by the gods. On his journey back, Perseus came across a coastal city in turmoil. Chained to a rock by the sea was a beautiful princess, Andromeda. She was offered as a sacrifice to appease a fearsome sea monster sent by Poseidon. The sea monster, a terrifying behemoth with scales and tentacles, emerged from the depths, ready to devour Andromeda. Perseus engaged in a fierce battle, using his agility and divine gifts to outmaneuver the creature. With a decisive blow, he struck the monster down, saving Andromeda and earning the gratitude of her people. With Andromeda by his side, Perseus began the journey back to Seriphos. They encountered various challenges and adventures along the way, including treacherous landscapes and hostile creatures. Upon returning to Seriphos, Perseus discovered that King Polydectes was still pursuing Danae. Enraged, Perseus confronted Polydectes and his court. Using the severed head of Medusa, Perseus turned the evil king and his followers to stone, freeing his mother from their grasp. With the evil king defeated, Perseus and Andromeda celebrated their union with a grand wedding. The people of Seriphos rejoiced, and the gods themselves blessed the couple.